Hi, and welcome to the What's Cooking Show. I'm your host today, Joey QUEBEDEAUX with Cash Saver and Piggly Wiggly in Opelousas.
And I'm Chef Jason HUGUET from the Steamboat Warehouse in Washington, Louisiana. And today we're going to be making some pork, some glazed pork. So our first ingredient today would be some apricot preserve.
Right, Jason, this is the apricot preserve. That's actually from France. You can see it's a pretty color to it, so I think it's going to do really good on the recipe.
That's just one of the ingredients for the glaze. There's 4 or 5 that we're going to go get. So let's go ahead and grab those real quick.
Okay.
Well, Joey, okay, so the next ingredient on our ingredients list is a sweet jalapeno relish. I've never really used that item before, and it's not something you see in all the stores. So do we have it here at Cash Saver?
We sure do. It's located with the pickles and stuff and the other relishes. It's almost like a specialty item, but I really like using this stuff a lot because it's got the sweetness to it and it's got the hotness to it too.
You use this in some of your recipes?
I sure do,
right?
definitely. I use it in chicken salad.
Really?
Yes, and they love it. Jason, another ingredient that they use, well, the main ingredient in the recipe they're using today is pork. Over here at Cash Saver, we got quite a few different cuts of pork. You got your pork fingers, pork chops. You got even better cuts like center cut pork chops. And
I love the pork fingers, like the
pork fingers. Yeah,
like
they're really
the gravy.
good. And then
slow braise.
You got pork loins. And I think today we're gonna use
the pork steaks. Basically, it's a sliced Boston butt, and it's just Boston butt put on a meat saw and cut it in desired thicknesses, and which Mitch does here daily, right?
Yeah, he does. So we cut steaks constantly all day long.
Yep.
Yeah, either it's pork or beef or something that is constantly going all the time. It's not just a certain 2 hours a day, but it's every hour. They at least cut
constantly
something.
Well, we're gonna take 1 pack of these, and we need 1 more ingredient for our glaze. So we're gonna go head over there to whatever aisle it's on. I'm gonna go get it.
Let's have the aisle 4.
All right. So we're here on aisle 4, as Joey said earlier. And our last ingredient that we're gonna need for our glaze is the jellied cranberry sauce. So if you see, we have Ocean Spray brand and a couple other brands. We actually have whole cranberries. But for this specific dish, I think we're gonna go ahead with this one. And we're gonna bring that for Tony at the Steamboat. And we'll head over there and we'll let him prepare and make us something nice today.
All right, let's get cooking.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We're here now at the Steamboat. We're here with Tony Davoren, and he is our buddy who's going to be making some delicious pork chops that I'm excited to see. We're going to be talking about the Guinness Cook-Off in Lafayette a little bit later. So explain to us real quickly, before we begin, what we're going to be cooking today.
We are going to cook a favorite of my wife's. This is a dish I cook if I want to get out of trouble in a hurry. And it's some glazed pork chops. And the glaze and sauce I'm going to use is made with cranberry sauce, some apricot preserve, or jam as we say in Ireland. And we're going to put some jalapeno and maybe some jalapeno relish in there as well. A little kick with the sweet sauce.
Okay, well, how do we begin?
Well, first of all, we're gonna season the pork chops. We all like our pork chops nice and seasoned down here.
Both sides.
Do you want to do this, or should I go ahead?
Go ahead, you're the man.
So we're going to do both sides. We're going to get that on nice. And this is your own seasoning here, so I'm sure it's
Steamboat
delicious.
seasoning that we make.
Steamboat seasoning.
It's a little all-purpose seasoning.
All right, we're going to put that on there. It's going to go well with some sweet, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
We'll rub that in nice and good.
All right, Jason, say his last name again.
Davoren.
He's got it.
Come on, man.
He's a professional.
What you talking about? I'm the man.
So that's it. Now, tell me if I'm not putting enough on or too much.
Oh, that's good. I can't wait to taste and try the contrast on the pork of the actual glaze. It sounds like a nice, different
nice combination. Yeah. At first, when I first did this little recipe, I wasn't too sure how it would all go. But everybody likes some sweet. Everyone likes some
experimentation. That's the only way to.
That's
to
it.
Joey, make sure our grill is not too hot, because that thing gets real hot.
Yeah. We're not going to put those on just yet. I'm going to go over here and start my sauce right now, if that's okay with y'all. So we're going to move over here to this side, and we're going to take our onion, a little bit of red onion because it's nice and sweet.
Yes.
Goes with the flavors.
Love some red onion.
All right, so we're going to chop that up nice and small. I use about a half a red onion for this.
Yeah, I like red onions.
We were talking about red onions this morning. I like red onions in my salad, raw red onions in my salad.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And I don't think we had them when I was growing up.
Really?
So we're gonna chop this nice and fine because this is going in the sauce. You don't want big lumps of onion in your sauce. So
This is gonna be an interesting sauce. Really.
Yes. I'm excited to see how it comes out.
all right, so get a nice little bit of red onion like that.
Just watch those fingers because I pass out.
You don't like blood?
I don't like blood at all.
Only on deer. Only on a dead buck.
Cutting them down nice and fine. Like I said, you want that nice and small. No blood in Jason's sauce, so I'll keep my fingers away. All right, I think we got enough right there.
Good job. Turn a little
Okay.
burn on.
All right, next up, the two main ingredients. We're gonna get the cranberry jelly over here, which you can get in any Piggly Wiggly, isn't that right?
That's it. Any big wiggly cat saver.
All right, and what I like to do, because the apricot preserve, which is over there, Jason, if you don't mind passing it over.
Yes, sir.
That's a lot sweeter than the cranberry jelly. So I do about 2 to 1. So we're gonna put about half this can in there, like that. You want plenty of sauce, especially for my wife. She likes extra sauce in hers.
And if you're in a bind and you're trying to get out of a jam,
Out of a jam.
like you said, then you use some apricot jam.
That's right. Apricot jam. I like this stuff here. It's the organic stuff. It's got a few bits in it, but it's nice and sweet and tangy. And it really, the two of these ingredients together really come together nice with the pork chops.
Do they have apricots in Ireland?
I don't, I'm sure we do maybe.
Really?
In the sunny areas, which is a little sliver on the southeast. There's a tiny little tropical area on the southeast
Very
of
small
Ireland.
part of town.
We call it the sunny southeast. All right. And if you can, we got our thing going on.
Got the
over
flame
there.
on.
Ready.
All right, now I like to add a bit of lemon juice. Okay, and if you really like lemon, you can add 2. We're just gonna add 1 because we're making a little bit here. Oh, got a few pips in there. Is
Can't
that
go
okay?
wrong with them.
And my jalapeno. So let's add that in too.
That's Joey's favorite
Ah,
part.
that's
I
my
can tell
stuff.
you.
I
But
like
Like
it.
it, Joey?
You cannot make it too hot. For
You want me to
Joey.
save a little bit for you to nibble on?
Yeah, he's gonna eat it raw, season all on the show.
Yeah, you trying to set me up here.
What's his last name, Joey?
Joey knows
No.
it.
Come on, man.
Come on, Joey. What's my last name?
Yeah, you gotta throw me in the
Dor-
bus.
Dor-
It's your turn.
You'll understand why everyone calls me the
Davoren.
Irish guy now, because no one can pronounce my last
How you
name.
say it again?
I'm not telling you. I'm gonna ask you again.
All right, and we're gonna put in a lot of jalapeno because Joey likes it.
Yeah.
Sweet and spicy.
Yeah, Jason can do that real good.
I like spicy too, just not as much as Joey.
Well, just for you, Joey, I bought extra. So we got
Okay.
this fresh jalapeno here, and I've got some I think extra spicy that's been pickling in that jar over there. So we're gonna add some of that in there too, just to add another little depth to our flavor of our sauce. And this is really easy to make for all you guys out there that want to. You know, this time of year is barbecue time. The weather's beautiful out there. Everyone wants to get out in their yard and do some barbecuing.
Springtime, definitely.
So this is a real easy kind of sauce to make to add to your pork chops. It's going to impress your wife. It's all about the wife. Isn't it?
I don't think my wife
All right.
really. She don't like hot. Not like hot like you.
She don't like hot. She don't like seafood.
Joe, you want one of these?
Sure.
Whoa.
Nope.
Here, I'll let you do that. You got it? All right.
10-second rule.
And very quickly, we're going to chop a couple of these up there. Get another one for Joey. You're going to be known as the jalapeno man. from now on. I'm the Irish guy, and you're the jalapeno man.
I love jalapenos.
You can only have more jalapenos if you say his last name correct. So no more for you.
No more for me.
And this is some more jalapenos. This is the relish. We're going to put a little bit of that in there too.
I'm used to using that stuff. That stuff is really, really good.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Joey,
I
use
love it.
that
I
all.
put that on everything. We're going to put this over there.
There
We're going
you
to let
go.
that cook down.
Okay.
We're also going to put our potatoes on. Let's get our spuds going. Because I like some creamy mashed potatoes when I'm cooking this dish. You can also make a baked potato and cover it in all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So we're going to What I like to do is some people like to leave the skins on, some people like to peel them all the way. I like to leave a little bit of skin on,
Yep.
a little bit of pink in there.
Just a little color to it.
So I can just peel them here, or you want me to go over there to the trash?
I tell you what, let's take a quick break. It's time for a break.
Okay.
And we'll come back and we'll start finishing up our dish.
Very good.
Hi, and welcome back to the What's Cooking Show. We're here today with Tony.
Davoren.
Davoren. See, I got it.
Yeah, of course you did.
And he's making some nice pork chops for us. Tony, where we at?
Right now, we got our sauce made. If you have a look over here, we got our sauce that's cooked down. And again, you can't mess this up. You can cook it as long as you like. Some people like to leave that onion crunchy in there. I like to cook it down till it's a nice blend.
Yes, sir.
And we took some syrup off there too. We got that over here, which we're going to use to put on our pork chops. And that brings us to the pork chops. And we got a nice griddle pan over here. You can use a grill, or you can just sear them on the outside and finish them off in the oven if that's what you like to do. That keeps the pork chops nice and tender. Yeah, we want to put some of that on there. Be handy.
Just in case.
We got our grill pan nice and hot, and we're going to try and
Oh,
fit.
they should sizzle nice on there.
I'm going to put 3 of these suckers on there. How about that? Someone's not getting a pork chop. And I know it's not Joey. Y'all going to be fighting for the last one.
I'll share with Jason.
Now,
You said it like, oh man, I'll share with them.
So also, we're going to put on our spuds, as we say in Ireland. We got our nice red potatoes. In Ireland, we love the Kerpinks, which is a red potato. And I believe these are about as similar as we have down here. If you could pass me the knife over there.
Sure.
We call them Irish potatoes.
I'm going to put you to work. You're going to cube those.
Look, I'm going to cut them small because that way we want to make sure that
That's right.
they
And
don't
I'm going to
thick.
keep an eye on this over here. I've also got my my half and half cooking over here. And that's going to be the liquid that I add to the potatoes. And I want you all to see this over here. If you can get this in your supermarket, in your local Piggly Wiggly, they're going to stock this pretty soon.
Yeah.
Some Kerrygold butter. This is grass-fed organic butter. And this has got some garlic and some herbs in it, which is going to go really nice with our mashed potatoes.
Yeah, very nice.
And again, you can't put too much of that in here. Could you pass me that fork over there?
Sure.
Thank you very much. Let's get some of that in there. Lots of it.
Mmm.
You save a little bit for the sandwiches later on.
That
Okay.
butter looks really good.
It does look good.
And we're going to cook that down. And we've also got some garlic here. We're going to add more garlic because you can never have enough garlic in your garlic mashed potatoes.
Garlic
Oh,
is
don't mention garlic
one of
to
my
Jason.
favorites.
You can't have enough of that.
I could eat like garlic pasta, like just pasta and garlic.
My dad used to take this and just put it on white bread. He would crush garlic straight out of the garlic press onto the white bread and
Really?
eat a garlic sandwich.
That I could do that.
It was good for his blood, he said.
It's good for my taste buds.
There you go. Look, we're going to put lots in there
Yes,
just for Jason.
I'm down with a lot.
All right. And we're going to stir that up nice.
Since I'm the only one that really said your last name correctly more than anyone over
How are
here.
we looking on those pork chops there?
Oh, we're looking good.
You need to flip those
Yeah,
suckers
looking
yet?
good. Not quite. I'd wait a few more minutes.
All right. I'm going to leave that to you. That's your job now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I got a job.
Hey, we getting paid for this?
There's one thing I know you all know. You all know how to cook pork down here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can get pork stuffed with pork, wrapped in pork, which is some of my favorites.
Porky.
That's it.
Let me ask you this question. Do y'all have crawfish in Ireland?
No.
No.
No, I didn't even know what one was. We have crayfish.
No wonder you moved down here.
Crayfish we fish with in Ireland. Which
Really?
are a smaller version, smaller freshwater version of
We
that.
fish with them too, but only the small ones.
Only the small ones, yeah, that's all we got. Well, we're gonna have a peek?
Yeah, we're gonna have a peek. Let's go with the first one here.
Yeah. That's your one, Joey, so if you mess that one up.
Well, if that's his, you
Ooh,
better
look at
put
that.
some of that spicy relish on it. Right now.
Yeah, but you see, Jason, I get to put extra on ours. The one that we're splitting.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, Lord,
All right,
is
we're gonna cook our pork chops both sides so that they're fairly well cooked before we
I like mine medium.
like it medium.
I really do. I'm not even joking.
All right, so about 150 degrees, 50,
About 130, 140.
140.
135.
That is medium. All right, we're gonna try and get them nice and medium for you. Make sure that all this pork is.
Well, I like mine medium well. So how are we gonna split that?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Shots fired.
you're just gonna have a new experience today.
Oh, so will you.
This grill pan's working really good. I like it.
I'll eat it medium, you eat it hot.
And you can't have my grill pan, so don't even get all excited.
And that should be on all the way up high, huh?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so we're looking good.
Looks great, actually. That butter is amazing what it does to that half and half. It just
There's no point leaving it there then, is there?
no.
No point going home
That's
with a
it.
I have
cube
good
of garlic butter.
cholesterol level, so I mean, I'm not worried.
My trick is I don't check. You don't know, can't kill you.
You're right.
We
All
wanna
right.
Remind everybody at home, if you want to copy the recipe that Tony is doing for us today, you can go to our website at kdcg.com and click on the What's Cooking show. Or you can come by the Piggly Wiggly store or Cash Saver and the Steamboat, and we'll put you a copy of our computers.
Yes.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of this in.
Why not?
So that we don't run out when it's time to mash our potatoes. But so far so good, chaps.
Yes.
And once the other side of these pork chops is cooked a little bit, we're gonna add the magic, which is this over here.
Oh,
juice.
okay. Which is the
The
juice.
Well, I'll tell you what, while that's cooking, and while we have a minute, tell us all the details of the cook-off that we're trying to promote today.
Okay, well, my wife and I came up with the idea of having a family-friendly Irish festival to celebrate St. Patrick's Day down in Lafayette. We're having it in downtown Lafayette on the grounds of Warehouse 535. And part of that celebration, we don't want it to be completely Irish. So we want to incorporate some of the culture
Local.
from down here.
Yes.
We all love to cook in a black pot. We all love cooking down here. So what we're doing is we're encouraging people to come out and join our cook-off. So we got a cook-off on the Saturday, the 12th of March, everybody.
Which is sponsored by.
It's sponsored by Guinness, and Guinness have really helped us out. There's wonderful prizes to be won. There's a cash prize for first place. And then
Everyone
there's-
likes cash.
Everybody, you can't say no to cash. And there's a beautiful trophy that's being made. It's going to be a perpetual trophy that gets handed around every year.
Really? That's
And
nice.
your name goes on it, and you get to get your name on you.
Really?
And you own the trophy for 1 year.
And bragging rights.
And bragging rights. So dust off your black pots. The only requirements are you use at least 1 can of Guinness.
Yes.
You can marinate your meat in the Guinness. You can deglaze with the Guinness. You
make
can
a
add it
sauce.
to the sauce. You can
Yep.
do whatever you want. But one of the things is the judges, and we got some celebrity judges that are going to pick based on how much they can taste that Guinness and how well
okay.
it works.
I got you.
So you don't just pour that Guinness in there and
Yeah,
go, well,
say I got Guinness in
I
it."
got Guinness. So
So if they have for information for people at home, if they have questions or if they want to.
it's all on the website. You go to CelticBayouFest.com. That's Celtic with a C, Bayou, you all know how to spell that, and Fest.com, and go to the cook-off page. There's an entry form there. All the rules and all the details are there
Well,
as
good
well.
deal.
So go check it out,
Well,
everybody.
y'all check that out. We'll take a break.
Okay.
Y'all go check it out during the break, and then we'll. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We're here again with Tony Davoren,
Davoren.
and we are finishing up our dish.
Uh-huh.
The steaks look amazing. They smell amazing. We have our Irish potatoes, how ironic, and we have our half and half with our little herb butter
Herb butter and some garlic
and our sauce.
and our sauce. And right now we're gonna add some glaze to these pork chops. So I took off a little bit of the liquid off the saucepan, and we're gonna put that on nice and heavy on these pork chops. We're gonna flip them a couple of times on a high heat just to get them to caramelize on the outside.
Really get that glaze in
Get
there,
that
yeah.
glaze nice and sticky. And this is really gonna add to the flavor and the character of these pork chops. So
I can't wait.
let's do that right now.
I can't wait either.
Mine's in the middle.
Yours in the middle? Joey, which one you got?
No, we're sharing that one.
Because this is what I'll do. I'll just pour this in on top of it.
Only
Jason,
if
get ready.
you, only if you can say your last name. That's the only.
Davoren.
All right, and I'm gonna move you a little bit. Jason, we're gonna finish off our potatoes over here that we got nice and cubed. All right, so that they cook a little quicker.
Some Irish potatoes.
And we're gonna take our mixture right here and we're gonna add a little bit at a time. Maybe you can help me and just scrape some of that goodness
sure can.
that's on the bottom of that pan.
Can we use this? Can I use this?
Yeah, you can use
Yeah,
that.
that'd be even better.
Pour some of that in there and make
That's
sure
the
that
good stuff.
the goodness gets in there. You want all those little bits. Let's try at that right now.
All right.
And I got my trusty smasher here. We're gonna smash these, get a nice texture.
I love this little spoon. I don't know where you get something like that. Can you get a shot of that one?
We got them because they look like triangle beaters. So when we're having a jam around our house,
Everybody come?
and someone forgets to bring their beater for their triangle, we just give them a spoon or a fork, and they can play away.
The dog.
All right.
Yeah, like a flip.
And that's starting to smell really garlicky right now.
This
Yeah.
smells amazing.
All right, we're gonna just get this nice.
I tell you what, Joey, you can have the pork chop. I want the potatoes.
You want the potatoes?
I'm a potato guy.
I can tell that.
I'm a pork guy too, though. Don't get me wrong.
You might be Irish. Tell you what we do, Jason. Give me 2 tablespoons of that sour cream too.
All right.
You can't go wrong with sour cream.
I love sour cream.
There we go.
You can put 3 in mine.
All right, let's go 3 then. You're the boss.
We'll do 2, about 2.5.
All right.
He likes it sour.
Add that. And again, that's just gonna add to the flavor of this mashed potato. It's gonna be creamy and rich. So only have a little scoop.
Yeah. There you go. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, let's go, fire away.
Hey, this is a winning dish right already. If you want, all you can do is add Guinness to your glaze.
That's it. Joey's doing a great job over there.
Hold on, he ain't said your name right yet. Wow.
He
Don't give him too much.
He's
credit.
the only man.
Davoren.
He got it.
Again?
Davoren.
Okay.
He's saying it better than you.
Yeah, it sounds like he's saying with a V. Davoren.
It's with a V.
It's with a V. Like,
Yeah.
kind of like a vendetta.
That's right, Beef Vendetta, that's my nickname. If you don't like my dish, that's my nickname. All right, they're looking nice and sticky right there.
They
I
look
think
great.
we're good. And our pork chops, did we flip them yet?
We flipped them and we sauced them. Get ready to flip them
All
again.
right, well, we're almost ready to plate
Always
this
on
sucker.
that.
Let's
I
do
must-
it, yeah,
I
let's
must
put
set
one more
you
bit
up.
of glaze on, and then we're gonna throw them on the plate. Which one is yours again?
The meat in the middle
The
one.
middle one.
Yeah.
All right.
You got a little fat. I like the fat part.
He's good at this, huh?
Well, he done glazed some pork in his life, I'm sure.
I bet he has. Well, I'm interested to see what you all think of this because you're the experts
Well, it
around here.
smells amazing. I'm kind of excited.
And let's heat up our sauce, the remainder of our sauce over here. And we'll turn that sucker on like that. All right.
I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and start.
You want to have a taste of that?
Sure. I need a clean spoon though, so.
All right.
I mean, I don't want to be unprofessional, but
There you go. What's wrong with that? That's how we do it. This is maybe like cooking at home, huh?
that's good.
You like
That's
that?
real good.
Okay. Well, we're ready to plate. You want me to go ahead?
You
Yeah,
go,
go
ahead.
ahead and start.
You do the honors.
All right. Let's
You're the man of the hour, so do your thing.
do this first.
A little bit of potatoes.
A little bit of potatoes. Try and get a nice, even brown like that.
That's good, because we're going to eat the rest.
All right. And then we're gonna make a little hole in there.
There you go. The nest.
A little nest. Like that. I know you all like things symmetrical in the industry.
We do, but we like it. Don't taste good.
All
Get
right.
away with the rest.
We're gonna pour some of this lovely red sauce. See how red it is? And you can see the jalapenos in there.
It's pretty.
It's rich and flavorful. And we're gonna put a little,
Very pretty.
little pond of our sauce in there. That's how
Or I
my
can use a pond.
a pond,
Yeah, that's a good
Little-
idea.
a little puddle,
A little Irish puddle.
a little Irish puddle. Got to wear your wellies when you're eating this dish. All right. So we got that right there, and we're gonna add a little spoonful more of this right here, because I know you want some of that.
Some of that.
All right. Gonna get
We'll
the,
make it a little easy for you. There you go.
we got room there for the vegetables, which we didn't cook. But
Yeah,
we're
we don't
good.
need
We don't need no
vegetables.
We
vegetables.
don't need no
No.
vegetables.
You really just need the pork stick.
And then this. Garnish this sucker up a little bit.
You can serve this with any simple veg, a little asparagus or something.
Asparagus is good, or squash or zucchini.
Glazed
All
carrots.
really good.
Glazed carrots.
And there we have it.
With the sweetness.
Cranberry, apricot,
Wow, that's a
chipotle,
beautiful dish.
pork chops.
Tony, thank you so much for coming on the show,
Yeah,
man.
Tony, thank
So
you
good
so
to
much.
have
You
me.
did great.
Thank you so much.
I
I
can't
love
wait
your
to dig in.
restaurant. I love eating down here. We love coming down
Thank you,
here and eating. So thank you so much for having us. Thank you, Joey.
So thank you so much. And if you want to see
Yeah, real
festival.
quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And don't forget, the Celtic Bayou Festival happening the 11th and 12th. We got a crawfish boil on the 11th with live Irish music and dance. And on the 12th, we got a cook-off, puppet shows, music competitions, and a whole day of Irish fun with music and dance. So please come on down.
the
Warehouse
website?
535. Visit CelticBayouFest.com for more information. That's CelticBayouFest.com. Thanks again, guys.
Yes,
And
sir.
thank you all for watching What's Cooking Show. Join us back next week.